What is up, everyone? We are back on the Pokemon Showdown Simulator, and today I have a team with the monstrous Mega Evolution everyone's been talking about. We got Mega Salamence up in here, and this is a very interesting set. You don't see as much as some of the other ones. This is a Dragon Dance Facade Mence with a lot of special defense invested in it so that it can take a plethora of hits. And the reason we have Facade is so that, you don't have to be afraid of getting status or anything like that, since you got a nice and powerful stab area late Facade right here, just to kill your opponent's team and make more sirens appear in my neighborhood. So we got Roost here and Dragon Dance, of course, which is good for the bulky spread, so that we can heal any HP that we have. Facade main stab move, and Earthquake for some coverage against steel types like Heatran, for example. It's a pretty good set in my opinion overall. And this is the main Pokemon for this team. And let's just explain some of the other members real quick. So we got Rotom Wash here. Rotom Wash is good for taking ice type attacks the Salamence isn't like. It's good coverage, and get some Volt Switch with get some momentum with the Volt Switch right here, which will make it easier to go back into Mence in case something else comes out that we can switch into. So this is my favorite set to use. It is the Chesto Rest Rotom Wash set, and it should be pretty good for this team. So let's see how it plays out. Next we got Ferrothorn. I do not have rocks on this Ferrothorn. I do have it on another Pokemon, but this Ferrothorn is good because it'll be able to fare well against any rain teams that are out there, like for example the Mega Swampert ones that we see a lot on the ORAS OU ladder. So Ferrothorn will do pretty well. And next we got Entei here. Now Entei is a very interesting Pokemon overall, and let me explain why. Firstly, I used to use this back in Gen 5, and I also used it in Gen 6 a lot. And now that ORAS OU is here, I really want to use it again. Stab Sacred Fire, nice choice band damage, 50% burn. What more could you possibly want? It has good speed, it has really good attack, its defenses aren't that bad, to be honest, and it's got priority extreme speed with the choice band, so which is really good, in my opinion. So Entei is going to be on this team. We'll see how much work it does for the team overall. Next up we got Mew, because Mew is able to get rid of hazards, of course, with the Defog. And Will-O-Wisp is great for burning stuff along with Sacred Fire, and Rotom Wash is Will-O-Wisp, and Knock Off to get rid of any items that we might find annoying. And finally Diancie, which is the Pokemon that I'm actually using Diancie for the first time, to be honest, and it has Stealth Rocks on this team. And Diamond Storm is a really interesting move. It's a new move that pretty much increases your defense, I think by... Does it double it? No, it doesn't. It's 50% chance of increasing defense, I think, by 1 or 2 or 1. It's a very interesting move overall. Moonblast here is our stab move, and Hidden Power Fire for any steel types that we might not like. For example, Scizor, Ferrothorn, sorry. Maybe even Bisharps that might switch in, Excadrillos. And this is the team overall. And before we get into the live, let me actually tell you a story of the origin of this team. Very interesting. So me and my boy Phoenix Master, we were actually playing around on Showdown, and he asked me for a Mega Mence team. Of course I didn't have one already made, but I was like, yeah dude, let me go grab one for you. So I was like, I pretty much put this team together in 5 minutes, quickly gave it to him. He was like, yo, did you just make it now? And I was like, did you make it just now? And I was like, yeah, I did. But it's a really solid team overall, in my opinion. It should put in a lot of work, I think, but, let's just find some battles and see how it does. And let's go ahead and do it. So we got a battle against a Mega Sableye team, and this looks like a very nasty looking team. Looks very stylish, to be honest, with the Chansey, Skarmory, Sableye, Heatran, Sylveon. Mamoswine is the only Pokemon that I don't see why it's there, but I guess it's probably for rocks or something, I don't know. But anyways, let's just go ahead and lead up with our Rotom Wash real quick. As he leads up with his Mamoswine, we can literally just go for the Hydro Pump right here because he does have a Heal Valor. So Will-O-Wisp is not going to be that useful, so I can just go for the Hydro Pump, as he's probably just going to get up his rocks right here, to be honest. I don't see why else, what else he'd possibly do. Maybe he has Freeze Dry, and I don't know about it, but I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. Maybe there's a lag. Alright, he gets up his rocks. I can go for the Hydro Pump right here, and he just has his Sash left. So what I can do now is just go for the Will-O-Wisp. He does have Endeavor, which is fine. As I go for the Will-O-Wisp, and it misses. Are you kidding me? Now he has Ice Shard, now I die. I go to my Mew, and he does go for the Ice Shard. I can go for the knockoff. I'm pretty sure I'm faster. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and that gets rid of his Mamoswine, which gives me a free opportunity to go for the defog on this next turn coming up. So he goes into Sableye right here. Probably a Calm Mind set or something, I don't know. Gonna go for the defog, as he does have Calm Mind. Perfectly fine, because what I can do now after the defog is go into my Diancie here, and I can just go for a Moonblast, I think. That should be able to knock it out in 2 hits at +2, I think. Maybe. I think he's faster, or maybe he's not faster. I think Mega Sableye gets a lot of speed drop in the Mega Evolution. Gonna go for the Moonblast right here and see how this all plays out. So I think he might just switch. I don't know why he'd stay in. Yeah, he does switch. Alright, so he goes into Skarmory right here. As I'm going to go for the Moonblast, it does a good chunk of damage. Now I'm going to be able to reveal my Hidden Power Fire, which is coming up next. I mean, I could go for the Diamond Sword and predict the Heatran, but I don't know if he's going to try and play around Hidden Power Fire. And he goes into Sylveon, which is interesting. I don't know what he was trying to predict there. Maybe that I was going to go into Rotom Wash. But I'm just going to go for a Diamond Storm. That does a good chunk of damage. Wow. And Diamond Storm, it does some pretty good damage right here. Now what I'm going to do is go into my Entei, as he might just go for the Hyper Voice again. Yeah, he does go for the Hyper Voice again. That does a lot of damage. Oh my lord, is that Specs or something? Or am I just really weak? Alright, so I'm going to go for the Bulldoze here, predicting Heatran. I don't know if he stays in. Okay, well it KOs anyway, so it's fine. I am Choice Banded, so of course it's going to do a lot of damage. But I think he's just going to bring out his Skarmory right here, because I think everything else dies. So I guess Entei's putting in a lot of work, it seems. But I want to get some Salamence time in, so I think we have a lot of time anyway, so we'll definitely have some battles where Salamence does put in a lot of work for the team overall. I mean, something with like Mamoswine and Skarmory. I mean, Mence isn't going to put in too much work on that kind of team. But we'll get some better battles maybe after this. Let's see what he ends up doing though. I think he's probably contemplating whether he should forfeit or not. I don't know. He brings in Heatran. Ah, it does have a Balloon. Alright. So, Balloon Tran. I can go into Rotom here. And he goes for Earth Power. Okay. If he's slower, I can go for the rest. I hope he's slower. I hope he's not Max Speed Tran. You don't see those a lot, to be honest. He does send out Chansey. And boom, I go for the rest. I'm able to just completely restore this thing. That is awesome. So now I can go for the Volt Switch on this next turn. And I should be safe enough to bring out Mence, to be honest. Actually, no, because he does have a Skarmory, but I'm curious to see how much one of these moves do. He does have Skarmory here. Let's just go for a Dragon Dance. As I hope he like Toxics me or something. Alright, he goes into Sableye. But I'm gonna get off a Dragon Dance right here. And he does have Will-O-Wisp, I'm pretty sure. I might be able to just knock it out now, or I can just wait for the burn, but maybe I can just Dragon Dance again. Or I should not risk it. Maybe I'll just go for a Facade. Okay, never mind. He goes for a Wisp, and that's perfectly fine because I can knock it out now with the with another Facade. As he might just switch into his Skarmory. I can just go for another Dragon Dance. So we can go ahead for another Dragon Dance right here. And go for the Facade once again. As I'm pretty sure it will negate the burn effect, so... Oh my lord! That is so powerful! Facade just destroyed that Skarmory! Are you kidding me? What just happened? Alright. What? Wait, it doesn't just negate the burn, it increases its attack by so much! This thing is a monster! Why is this thing an OU? Oh my lord. What is going on here? Are you kidding me? That is so powerful. Oh my god. Oh my lord, Mega Mence, Mega Salamence in here. This is exactly why I named this team Mommy, because that's what everyone's gonna be doing, calling for their moms. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna get another battle. That was it. Just O-code a Heatran. Are you kidding me? All right, let's get another battle. I'm just so amazed by this Pokemon. All right, well we swept the Skarmory with Salamence, so. I guess that must tell you something about this Pokemon, that Skarmory is not a wall anymore. Not to Mega Mence. Let's go ahead and find another battle. Like, come on. Right now. I mean, if this was like the end of a live, that'd be so good. Like, just end it off with a sweep. Alright. Now I'm thinking, alright, so Metagross can't wall my Facade anymore. I don't even know. He's got a Dugtrio though, which is kind of annoying, to be honest. I guess what I could probably do is lead off with my Rotom Wash here, because I think 5 out of 6 of his mons don't like Rotom Wash. As he leads off with Starmie, which is fine. I can just go for the Volt Switch right off the bat. Don't have to burn anything or whatsoever, because I think he might just bring in Kyurem Black. And he does bring in Kyurem Black as I expect. Now, I'm going to go for the Volt Switch here. I have to play safely if I want to keep my Entei, because he does have a Dugtrio, right? So, I think I can just go into my Diancie here. Maybe. Yeah, I can just go into Diancie. Yeah, Diancie also gets trapped too by Dugtrio, which kind of sucks. But, I mean, I have been laddering a bunch, and I have seen seen Dugtrio being used. So, it's interesting. Not sure what I want to do. I might just go for Hidden Power Fire. I don't think he'd switch right into Dugtrio, to be honest. So I think I'll just go for Hidden Power Fire, expecting... Okay, Metagross comes in, which is good because I can now go for the Hidden Power Fire. As I'm pretty sure what he's going to do now is just go for a Meteor Mash. I can go into Ferrothorn, which can take that pretty well. I'm not sure if he's going to just Earthquake or something, but I'm just going to go into Ferrothorn, which is a safe play. As he does go for the Meteor Mash right here, and gets weakened by the Iron Barbs. Now what I can do is just go for the Leech Seed here, as I'm pretty sure he's not going to stay in unless he has like some weird Hidden Power Fire or something, I don't know. But something is going to take a Leech Seed, and something is not going to like that Leech Seed. So I'm still thinking about Mega Mence. That was an awesome sweep. Alright, let's see what he ends up doing. I mean, I don't think he'd stay in. I mean, yeah, he obviously switches right now. And he goes into his Talonflame, which is going to take a Leech Seed. And let's see what kind of set he is. He did not restore any HP, so he must be, like, Banded or something. I think. Let's just go for a Protect and see what happens. So he does go for the U-turn. I guess since he made that kind of a play now, he's obviously Banded. So I'm just going to go for the Leech Seed. Yeah, he does go for the U-turn right there. Gets weakened by more of my Iron Barbs, and let's just go ahead and Leech Seed something else. And he just forfeited. Alright, cool. And I guess we could just get another battle. We're only about 13 minutes in, and that's like half of where I want to be, so yeah, let's just go ahead and get another battle real quick. So this is a pretty powerful team overall. Alright, so we got a battle against this guy, and I think he's probably going to lead off with Garchomp here, maybe. Not really sure. I could go ahead and lead off with my Diancie, maybe. He does have a Sylveon here. I'm just going to go ahead and lead off with Diancie. He leads off with his Bisharp right here, which is good. I think he's just going to go for the knockoff. I really doubt that he'd go right for Iron Head, but I don't want to make that kind of mistake in the beginning. So I might just go into my Ferrothorn here. I think that might be a good idea. I'll just go into Ferrothorn. And he goes for the knockoff, so maybe if I stayed in, that would have been a pretty ballsy play. So it's alright. So I can just go for the Leech Seed on this next turn, as he does go into his Garchomp, and I can get off the Leech Seed, get some HP back. and I'll just go into my... I think I could go into Mew maybe, or I could go into Diancie. I don't think an Earthquake should do too much. I think he's a Rocky Helmet defensive set, to be honest. Looking at his team, maybe. I'll go into this thing actually. He goes into Salamence right here, okay, and I'll just go into my Diancie, which is fine. And what I could do now is go for the Diamond Storm, or I could go for the Moonblast. If anything, I think he'd probably bring in his Sylveon, so I could probably go for Diamond Storm, to be honest. Okay, he brings in Garchomp. That did resist it. I thought I could maybe get a defense boost or something, but it didn't work out. I can just go for Moonblast on this next turn. And I'm able to knock it out, which is great. Maybe I just should have gone for the Moonblast. But let's see what happens here. He might bring in Greninja. That might be annoying. Greninja's probably going to be really annoying for this team. I did think about switching it to Clefable, but the coverage Diancie offers is very good, in my opinion. I've never used it before, I've never used Diancie before. I do plan on making a live with Mega Diancie at some point, because it is pretty unique. It does get a lot of speed, as opposed to its lack of speed right now. So I thought it'd be pretty interesting. But, I mean, what I'm going to do now is probably go into my Ferrothorn. He double switches into Salamence again, so that's fine. And I am drawn out into my Ferrothorn here, which is okay because I can just go into my Diancie, right back into my Diancie. I'm not really afraid of these Salamence because, I mean, at least I think I can live an Earthquake if he has it, but I'm not really sure what that mence is. I think I faced this guy before when I was trying to test my team, but he probably knows my sets now. Alright, let's see what happens here. So he's going to Mega Evolve. He's going to go right for the... Oh, he goes for Fire Blast. Interesting. And I think now I could just go for a Moonblast. That should be pretty powerful. Let's just go for a Moonblast. He goes into Sylveon right here, and I get a crit, which kind of is a bit unfortunate. Looking at how he does not have leftovers, that could probably be Choice Specs, to be honest. I wonder if I go into Mew how much I can take. I don't want to weaken Ferrothorn because of Greninja. I'm gonna go into my Mew. And Hyper Voice is fired off. Ooh, I barely live. Not even bad. I'm probably faster, pretty sure. I'll just go for the defog and get rid of those rocks. And alright, so that's awesome. Rocks are gone. Mew is gone, but Mew did its work, so it's all good. I could literally go into my Entei right now, and nothing can take a Sacred Fire. If Salamence takes it, it gets burned. And seeing that he had Fire Blast, it's probably not the same set that I have, so I'm gonna go for a Sacred Fire right here. He goes into Mega Mence, let's hopefully get a burn. Ah, nice, we get a burn. Not even bad. Alright, cool. So, just in case he has Facade, I might just go right back into Diancie. I think I might just do that now. I don't want to stay in and go for it again. Okay, he goes into Sylveon, so it's another free Hyper Voice for him. But I'm just gonna stay in. I'm not gonna really switch out into anything else. Gonna hit him with a Diamond Storm. I think that should do a good amount of damage. He goes for the Heal Bell. Okay, not bad. But Diamond Storm knocks it out, so Sylveon is gone. That rhymed. Call me Dr. Seuss. Alright, he's gonna go into his Bisharp right here. As, maybe I can just stay in? That'd be a really interesting play if I just stayed in and went for the Moonblast. I think I might just do that. Oh, not bad. We played this man. And knocked him out. Not bad. So we made a play here. He's going to go into his Greninja, as I'm just going to pull a switch now into my Ferrothorn. As hopefully I can take an attack, hopefully. He's going to go for the Ice Beam. That did way too much damage than I had hoped. Alright, so I do lose my Greninja, which kind of sucks. I mean, I do lose my Ferrothor, which kind of sucks, sorry. He's gonna go for Ice Beam again. And what I could do now is I could probably go to my Entei and no, I could go to Rotom. What? No, wait, hold on. I can go to Entei and I can E-Speed, I think. Mega Mence is at 55. That thing's gonna die to 2 Extreme Speed, I think. Hopefully Greninja gets KO'd. I'm really hoping it does. And we'll see what happens. He goes into the Salamence, which I expected. Extreme Speed is a 2-hit KO, which is great. Alright, so my mental calculation, which pretty much I never really cal things unless I'm in an actual tournament. I always go based off of my instincts, and oftentimes it pays off. So, all right, I do need Entei for Thundurus, and I don't want my Entei to die right now. I mean, I do need Entei for Greninja. Sorry. Oh, maybe I could go into Mega Mence and just get a T-Wave or something? I don't know. I'll go into Diancie because it's the least useful. He goes for the T-Bolt. And, gonna just go for the, probably Moonblast right here. I mean, he's just gonna knock me out, so it's all good. He's Life Orb, so... If I just go into my Rotom and go for the Volt Switch right here, that should be good. That should be able to finish him off. So go for the Volt Switch right here. As he Thunderbolts me, I can go into my Entei and E-Speed twice, and that should win me the game. So let's E-Speed right here. And 2 Extreme Speeds should finish up the game and call this live a wrap. This was actually a really, really fun live in my opinion. The first battle we kind of, we saw how powerful Mega Salamence was. The second battle, I got to show off Entei like I wanted. So I guess the team is built around Salamence and Entei both. So both of these guys are the MVPs of the team. So, ooh, he lived somehow. He goes for the Hydro Pump, and that kills my Entei. So Entei did a good job even though he died in the end. And he just forfeited. So that's going to be the game. So this was a pretty good live overall in my opinion. This was a really good live in my opinion. I love the way Mega Salamence just tore apart Heatran at full HP and Skarmory at like more than half, and how Entei just finished off these guys for the most part. But that's gonna be the live. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think, and leave a like if you felt this live was awesome. I thought it was. All right, so stay tuned for the next live coming up, which will be very soon. I'm just keeping up going at this pace, so hopefully it'll all be awesome, just like this live. So I'll see you guys later, and until next time, peace.